In today's episode of Fix It Warrior, we have a plugged bathroom lavatory drain. Now, I have a really good idea of what's causing the plug, and I'm going to show you here just a moment exactly what I think it is. So let's get with it. Now, the plug could be coming from the P-trap, which is directly underneath this drain. But a lot of times, more times than not, it has to do with what we call the trip waste. Let me show you. Let me take this apart real quick and show you how this works. This lever operates this deal right here that opens and closes your drain. But on the other side of it, there's a ball. And that ball fits into this hole here, right? And it hooks in to your plunger. So if I pull this ball out, you can see here how it works. The ball goes into the plunger, and then as it pivots, it lifts it up or lowers it, and that's how it works. This is normally where the plug happens. If you've got people in your house with long hair that are constantly blow drying their hair or whatever else near the sink, this will plug up with hair and soap. So that's going to be my best guess. Now, your particular trip waste might have a screw like this, or it might pinch like a pinch fitting, and you pinch it together and it comes undone. So you'll have to take a look at it. So I'm going to get underneath the sink right now and turn on the light, and hopefully you'll be able to see what we have. So this right here is the trap that we were talking about. Now that does get plugged up, but when that gets plugged up, a lot of people will pour chemicals down there, and honestly that is not good for your septic tank, and I wouldn't recommend it. I would always try, let me see if I can get it in here, to try the trip waste. Now you see mine here, just basically you squeeze the clips and that comes out. So I'm going to do that right now real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Now you can see the end of it here. It is plugged with hair and soap. It's really gross, but there's more of it up in here. So I'm going to show you how to get that out real quick. Now what I would recommend is getting the cheapest coat hanger that you can find. I like these because when you pull them apart, they have a little bit of a hook on the end, and you can bend this around and it will grab that hair and soap and pull it right out. We're going to lift up the plunger, and you can already see how nasty that is. And look down in there, you can see that it's pretty plugged up. So let me see what I can get out of here. So as you can see, I just bent this opening in here. I'm going to reach it down in. I'm going to start to bring out as much of this junk as I can here. You know, I'm really being vulnerable here, showing, oh, we got a gopher. Boy, he's a stubborn one too here. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, let me reach down and get the rest of it. Now you can go all the way down pretty much down into the trap. There's some more. That will cause your drain to plug or run very slow. I can see a lot of it still in there. And it's just basically soap and hair. That's all it is. Trying to do this with one hand here is not easy. There's some more. That's really gross. So you can see it does grab a hold of that hair pretty good, and it brings it out. Just going to try a couple more times here. Hopefully you're not getting seasick with the camera. So I think I got pretty much all of it cleaned out here. Doesn't feel like there's anything down below. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, now that you're totally grossed out, let's see what's next. So I've got it popped back in, just basically snapped right in with no problem. And let's go upstairs and see if this is actually going to work. Okay, so we're going to see if this drain works good now. It should have a real kind of noise to it. Got the little tornado going there. All right. Well, we got a little noise out of it. So, as you can see, that took care of the issue. So, as you can see, that only took a few minutes. The hardest part is cleaning out from underneath your vanity and unhooking that part. Now, if for some reason you have a metal trip waist and it breaks or you can't get it apart, they're really easy to cut out with a hacksaw, and you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's or your home center and you can buy a plastic one that'll never rot out on you, and it just makes it easier to be able to maintain it. So that was an easy job. We took care of the issue. The sink now works. My wife will be thrilled. And don't ever be afraid to take on a project like this. It's easy. So listen, until next time, God bless you and have a great day.